Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back today with another video in my series where I help you guys at home organize your spaces. I have an email address that I set up, which is vasorganize@gmail.com, where you all from around the world have been submitting to me your photos and organization challenges. I had such a good time going through all of them and coming up with some ideas and solutions for you. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it and you want to see an ongoing series here on my channel. I would love that so much. So please give me your feedback. Also make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss my upcoming videos. With all of that said, let's just jump in to the first email we're tackling today, which is from Tara, located in San Francisco. And she is a tea addict and having a hard time with containing all of her teas. They're everywhere and they're just not organized. First of all, Tara, I feel you. I'm the exact same way. I have way too much tea. It's kind of a problem. So I have several different solutions for you. The first is this acrylic tea organizer. It has 8 different slots in it. I like that it's acrylic so you can see through it. And I even go one step further and I sub-organize my teas based on caffeine content. So my caffeine-free teas are on one side and my caffeinated teas are on the other. Another solution I really like are these plastic customizable drawer dividers. So you can fit these in any drawer and customize them to be however many slots you need based on the number of teas that you have. And the third option I just came across, which I think is really clever, is this tea organizer that slides into a cabinet and allows you to organize 12 different types of tea. I like that this is a slim profile and it takes up the least amount of space, but allows you to organize a lot of teas. So between all of these different options, hopefully one of these will work for you. Up next is Amber. She submitted this photo where she says she's having a hard time organizing all of her medicines and supplements. And this is also something I relate to because I have way too many supplements, and if you're not careful, they can become so unruly and take up a lot of space and become very cluttered. So one solution I found is this tiered shelf, which I think is a great solution because you could put all of your medicines or supplements and they are on their own level. So visually you can see them all at the same time and you can easily find and pick out what you need. This is something you can put in a cabinet in your bathroom, or I have mine in my pantry where all of my supplements are, and I just absolutely love this solution. Next is an email from Purple Lover who wanted some suggestions for storing her out of season clothing. First thing I've always been curious about, I've never actually tried myself, are the Space Saver vacuum sealing bags. So you can put all of your jackets and big bulky sweaters and clothing in one of these bags. You take your vacuum hose, put it on the bag, it will suck the air out and it will compress all of your items to a fraction of the size. And this is just a great space-saving option. Another option I found on Amazon are these clear window storage bags. So these are specifically designed for storage of seasonal items. And the fact that they do have the clear window in them, I think is great because you can see what's inside. That is a big bonus. So Evie sent me this photo of her small bathroom space and there is not a lot of countertop area for her to store all of her items. Now just last week I did a video all about small bathroom organization, so I will have that link down below. But looking at this picture, what I would personally do in this space is I would get an IKEA Alex drawer system and put that right next to your sink area. I think this is one of the best, most cost-effective drawer units that I have come across, and I think it would work perfectly for your makeup, toiletries, and bathroom supplies. Now for your shower, it looks like you are lacking storage area here, and what I would use for this are these corner shelves, so that way you don't have to have them on the floor to bend down and reach them. Next is Farah, who sent me some photos of her desk area and said she needed help organizing all of her art supplies, and I think this is such a great space that she's working with because of these cabinets that are above the desk with so many options for storage here. So how I would tackle this is for your actual desk area, I would get one of these clear caddies and use that to put your art supplies like pens, pencils, colored pencils, markers, all of things like that. And then in this cabinet area above, this is just screaming for bins. So you can subgroup all of your different art supplies. I don't know exactly what you have, but maybe your acrylic paints would go in one, your stencils or scrapbooking supplies would go in another, and so on. Another thing I think would look great in this space is the wall behind your desk. I saw recently these clear acrylic calendars. I think they're really nice looking. But what I like about this is visually it looks nice, but it also serves that extra aspect of organizing your schedule and your life. Interestingly enough, I had several people write into me with the same issue, which is having a hard time with closets or other storage space areas that are very dark. And so when it's dark, it's hard to see what you're doing, it's hard to organize and find what you need. So I found these stick-on lights that are battery and touch operated. So I think these are really convenient to put in any dark nooks and crannies of your house. So closets, cabinets, wherever you need them. So yes, I would definitely pick these up. They're inexpensive and they are so helpful. Next up was an email from Yasmin, who sent me this photo and said that she has a stand of shelves which she uses for her beauty products and makeup, but also shoes. So this is a multi-purpose storage space. She started organizing it and then got stuck. So looking at this, I think you've done a great job on this top shelf. Looks like you have an organization system going on for all of your nail polishes, which looks great, your lipsticks, your makeup brushes. Now what I would do here is the second and third shelves is I would get some bins and I would subgroup out your beauty products. So you could put your hair products in one, your hair tools in one, maybe extra makeup products in another. And so you could put 4 bins on those 2 shelves. And then for the bottom shelves, I would get one longer bin and put your shoes in there, or you can just line up your 3 pairs of shoes on the bottom. Another thing you're gonna wanna do here is it looks like there are some trash and paper items that you probably don't need. So I would throw those away or file them so you don't have paper clutter. Next up is a question from Ria. And this is something I wanted to address because I get this question asked all the time. And she says she recently moved in with her boyfriend, and ever since it's been tough trying to maintain the tidiness of the home because he is not following the rules no matter how hard she tries and what she says to him. And yeah, this is a very common struggle. It's one thing being clean and organized yourself, and it's a whole other beast trying to get the people you live with to follow your system, and especially if you're living with someone who is messier than you. So a couple different things that I personally have in place that helps me. The first is a system of clutter bins. So we have bins in almost every room, specifically rooms where Ryan likes to hang out. And I have reached an agreement with him where he will contain his mess and his clutter into the clutter bins, and he has to deal with them. Usually on Sundays, I say, okay, you gotta put your stuff away. So that way, even if he is making a mess, at least it's in a contained space. The other system I have with Ryan that works really well is a divide and conquering system with getting things done around the house, because there are certain things that he does not mind doing that I don't like doing. So he has kind of taken that over, like taking out the trash. He's in charge of the dishes. That is my least favorite thing to do. And then I'm in charge of Carter's toys and the bathrooms and things that he doesn't like doing. So if you can sit down and come up with a system and divide and conquer, that has made a huge impact. All right, so that is all the time we had today. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and that will tell me you want to see me do more of these in the future. And if you have any spaces that you would like my input on, then please submit your photos to vasorganize@gmail.com, and I will tackle those in a future video. So with all that said, thank you as always so much for watching. Make sure you are following me over on Instagram if you're not already, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye.
Okay, hon, I got a deal for you. I'm gonna break up the daily tasks around this house. You are gonna take on the laundry, you're gonna take on the dishes, you're gonna take on cleaning the bedrooms, all the countertops, and the bathrooms. Well, I'll take on the floors. I'm gonna do the sweeping and the mopping. I know. This is a huge, huge deal. I'm willing to take one for the team. Deal?
Okay.